Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Ni No Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. In the last one, we actually completed Chapter 7, The Traitor in Our Midst, and we actually found out who the traitor actually was. And we found out it was all a ploy in order to get the Mark of Kings for Evan. And now, we're actually trying to find a way into Ding Dong Dell, which apparently, it's right down here. So, let's make our way into this little cave here. Through the Hermit's Hollow, I think. Oh wait, no, maybe not. I guess we just make our way this way then. And also I want to make sure that we're actually playing on the right difficulty because, yeah, I changed it to expert mode in between the episode because I felt like the enemies weren't high enough. But I guess it's for a reason because you might get stuck there if they didn't make them weaker. So that could have been the whole reason why the enemies weren't really that bad. The only problem with that is that they were a little too easy is gonna be the real case, to be honest. But other than that, we pretty much did pretty good in between the episodes. I got some nice levels in. I think at least like 2 or 3, I think. And I also increased our country a little bit in between episodes as well. But other than that, nothing really much else. We get the max amount of experience, though, that, through battle now, so we will probably not be as far behind as I felt like we were for quite a while. So, let's continue the story, though. So, if we put the Mark of Kings just here... Yeah, maybe it's supposed to open up a secret way in, as what we were told. Tidy! Kingsway, here we come! Kingsway. Okay. I was thinking the Kingsway was the, what do you call it? The actual, Kingmaker, place, but it actually isn't. It's actually just a way into the kingdom itself. So we're all nice and disguised, and we're back in a very, very familiar town. It's been so long since we've been in what is Ding Dong Dell, and... it looks almost identical to the previous one. Ding Dong Dell, the only difference now, instead of cats being the majority of the place, now it's full of mice. And rats, I guess you can say as well, because I'm pretty sure Vermin's a rat, not a mice, or mouse. So, this is Ding Dong Dell, huh? It's like something out of a picture book. Yeah, that's definitely the case. If it feels different from when I was here last.
Well.
The town appears to be peaceful, and yet one cannot help but notice a distinct lack of, Grimalkin. They've all jumped ship and set sail for safer shores, I shouldn't wonder.
No.
Unlikely, Mousinger has had the citizenry under close scrutiny ever since the coup. If they didn't get away fast, they didn't get away at all. I heard they'd all been moved to some sort of underground slum somewhere, although I don't know much more than that. Underground slum, you say? So they're all kind of like hobos now. That's kind of sucks. That sounds miserable. It really does. Well, if there are no Grimalkin left to speak with, we shall have to see what the mice and rats have to tell us. Oh, so it is mice and rats, so I was right on that. Only if you and Roland will agree not to remove your hoods. You are both too well known here to comfort. Okay. It's not exactly the world's best disguise, but I guess it'll have to do for now. Hey, less of your complaining. It was the best we could wrestle up in short notice. Well, since we're doing disguises, I might as well just do one of these. Oh, oops, wrong button. Let's see. Oh no, I can't even throw it on. Okay, I guess that's not even in the picture then. I was gonna change the robe to the, alternate form that I was able to pick up, but I guess we can't do that. So I guess we're talking to all the mice here. What's that you say? Life under King Mousinger? Well, I don't know what it's like for humans or Grimalkin, but for a mouse like me, things are completely different nowadays. I mean, when I was younger, we were picked on all the time.
My mother told me I should never trust a Grimmelkin, or even become friends with one. I think that's all mouse mothers told their children back then. Still, I don't hold a grudge against King Leonard or anything. That's all in the past now. It's time to move on.
Okay, so she doesn't see anything bad about the Grimmelkin, so where's the whole thing that Grimmelkin felt oppressed, other than the whole that she got bullied, but usually that happens with anybody. So, honestly, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this guy's got to say. King Mousinger's policies are putting mousekind first, at least. They've given us all a real boost. I suspect the Grimmelkin aren't too happy about it, but still. They've had their time in the sun, and we've all suffered enough. I think it's only fair that the tables are turned. It's amazing to think how different things might be now if King Leonard hadn't fallen ill and passed away when he did. Okay. Strange. Okay, so 2 of 3 seem like they didn't have much going on here. Let's grab this trapdoor so I can teleport here.
Life here in Ding Dong Dell has changed beyond recognition since King Mousinger took over. I mean, King Leonard always said he was committed to equality, but I never really trusted him. You wouldn't either if you'd seen the way Grimmelkin used to treat us mice. Now we're finally getting what we deserve, and it's all King Mousinger's doing. He's our hero.
So it wasn't the king that was the bad guy, it was the actual villagers, as what it sounds like. It certainly seems that Mousinger's rule is no unwelcome thing for the majority of the mousekind. And why would it be? They're finally getting preferential treatment after all these years. True.
So, let me see if I got this straight. It used to be the mice and the rats who were discriminated against. But now the tables have turned and the Grimmelkin are on the receiving end.
Yeah, it is. It seems so, yes.
Tit for tat, eh? Folks ain't never so different as they are the same.
Yeah, I guess true. I never knew the things that were so hard for mousekind. I knew nothing about my people, nothing at all, and to think I called myself the king.
Oh, Evan!
I'd like to hear what the Grimmelkin have to say for themselves, but there aren't exactly many around to ask. We can go to the slums. We weren't told where they're hiding.
Well now, look at the gang of idlers.
Hello? Oh, it's a Swift Solutions shop. I already think it is. Nope, it's a food shop. Never mind.
If you're not busy, you can give me a hand. Come here with you.
I was kind of hoping to see the Swift Solutions again, but he is in the game. It's just that he's not important, as he was in the previous game, sadly. What exactly is it you need our help with?
Oh, so you were listening, were you? That must mean you're keen to help. How lovely of you.
Oh, well,
Don't be shy, here you go.
Sardine sandwich? What's this?
Why, it's one of the famous sardine sandwiches, of course. I need you to deliver it to the Grimmelkins called Shadow.
Shadow? Okay.
There was, well, an incident, shall we say. He's probably hiding somewhere, poor lad, but he won't have gone far.
Oh, see, she seems to like the Grimmelkin.
He's a cat fellow, black with a long tail. You can't miss it. He's always wagging it around about the place. He's paid already, so you just need to give him the package.
Flip mun, what are we errand boys?
Yeah. Whatever you are, deliver the goods and come back here, and I'll see that you are rewarded. How does it sound?
Okay. Something tells me we don't really have much of a choice. Alright, well, we'll go and find Shadow for you.
Ain't too many cat folk about, eh? Well, soon spot 'em, I'm sure.
Yeah, hopefully. Deliver the goods to Shadow. He's over by the inn, it seems. Okay. Well, over to the inn we go. Wait a minute, don't we have a trapdoor over there? Let's just take the trapdoor. That's like a full 20-second save right there. Yep, look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Where is he hiding? He's hiding behind the tree. You okay there, Shadow? Hello? Friend? Well, that's certainly a long black tail. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know Shadow by any chance, would you?
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything, I promise. Have mercy on the honest Grimlekin.
Howdy do.
No need to panic, pal. We're just here to deliver your sardine sandwich, ain't it?
Whoa!
A sandwich for me.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yes, Crumbles asked us to give it to you.
Oh.
Well, phew. I thought those awful soldiers had caught up with me.
Thanks.
Thanks ever so much.
Here you go, have your sardine sandwich. Wonder what kind of stats you get for eating one of those. Because every single food item gives you a special stat boost. So I do actually kind of wonder what that gives you. I wanted to ask you something. How are things for Grimlekin and the Ding Dong Dell these days?
Visitors from abroad, eh? We don't see many of you lately. What with the borders being closed down and everything? Things have been more than a little rough for we cat folk. Ever since Mountsinger took over. Why, I was only out buying sardine sandwich and those soldiers started looking at me askance. I had no choice but to run, really.
So you came and hid here, without even taking what you'd bought with you?
Yep.
Of course I did. We've been chased out of our homes, driven into the slums. They've even posted soldiers at the sewer entrance to watch our comings and goings. We only risk coming out for food, but it's not worth getting nobbled for.
Golly.
Nobbled? What does that mean? So that's why there are no Grimlekin in town anywhere.
Oh.
What I really wanted was some nice fresh fish. But one of these sandwiches is next best thing, I suppose. Huh. Anyway, I can't stand around here talking to you. Those soldiers could be along any minute.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you. Perhaps I'll see you some other time. Goodbye.
Well, see you later, Shadow.
Crikey, suppose we'd better get back and see old Crumbles, eh?
Yeah, we better should. Did we miss any trapdoors? I haven't seen any other ones, but let's take a nice look around when we're kind of like walking around here, shall we? There might be a spot or two that we can maybe like save time on later. You never know. Yep, right here. What I was telling you guys. A nice hidden trapdoor right next to the castle gate. Always good for us to actually have, honestly. So let's see here. Back to Crumbles. And let's see what happens.
Welcome back, my lovelies. Well, did you carry out my little errand?
Yes, we found Shadow, and gave him his sandwich.
Oh, wasn't that just lovely of you? Ever so sorry to impose upon that. Now I said I'd give you a little reward, didn't I? Well, here you go.
You obtained a sardine sandwich.
What?
You're kidding, ain't you? We just delivered one of these.
You won't be complaining once you have a bite, my dear. My sardine sandwiches are the best. You'll be back for more before long, you'll see.
Oh, that cheek.
Glory the cheek of it.
Okay, I guess we'll take one, I guess. Not sure what we're gonna do with it, but thanks. So the Grimlekin are all living in the underground slums. And that's where we'll find them. Shadow said it was down in the old sewers, didn't he? And if he'd made it out, there must be a way down there that the gods aren't watching.
Blimey.
How do we get down there is the question.
Imagine being trapped down there like that. It must be like being in a prison.
Probably. We cannot risk being spotted by the gods. And if we are to visit the slums, we must make our way there undetected.
All right.
Alright, come on. Alright, come on. Let's see. There's gotta be a way around here, right? What's going on with the leaf books? Oh, wait a minute. Before you continue, I actually found some more leaf books. So the ones that I actually have the little faces on are ones that... Oh, it even changed his model in the picture here. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't notice that. But let's see here. I'm actually going to read through these since we missed out on these. So, number 15. Hats off to Lofty. Hoping to meet with Leander, Evan and Tawny acted out a proposals scene with Lofty, directing, I have to say, the guy has some pretty smart ideas on occasion. But then he can't be that stupid. Evan had to take the trial of knowledge before he'd work with them. Number 17, Broadleaf. It was quite a surprise to find a place with technology that wasn't so far from what we have at home. Not that it's exactly the same, of course. Entering Broadleaf was like going into a fantasy epic to a sci-fi movie, with the protests lending things an aptly dystopian feel. Log 21, the plot thickens. I spoke to Leander about the Mark of Kings, and he came up with one heck of an idea. We could use it to negotiate with Mousinger, trust him to think outside the box. Anyway, we hatched a daring plan. Now let's see if we have the acting chops to pull it off. And there we go. That's all the ones that we actually have to do. So, let's continue on. I just wanted to do that real quick because I actually completely forgot about it. So let's see here. It looks like we take a nice left here. Well, into the sewers we go. This place looks familiar. Isn't this the original entrance to the sewers? Or one of them? There's a sign here that says, "Danger, entry prohibited due to monster infestation." Ooh, that seems familiar. I wonder if the, well here is actually the same as the original one. We'll know based on the positioning of the sewers, for sure. But honestly, who knows? Well, we're back in Ding Dong Well. It's been a while. The old well. Oh wait, actually, this might... Oh, we were in the new well, so yeah, this might be the original well.
Corey, it smells musty as anything down here.
That's no good. Well, let's get a nice heal in, and a nice save in, since we've gotten pretty far so far. Okay, let's see here. The old well. Well, based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like water enemies are going to be more prevalent here, so let's actually change what we're strong against to water types. And let's also get rid of the befuddlement for maybe poisoning. I'm seeing some poison slimes, I think. Do we have any other points? No, we only have 5. Okay. Yeah, those Vogu guys look like they're poison types. So I'm going to be careful because that'll make me almost completely resistant to poison types, which is actually going to be really good for us. And here's some of those skeletoplasms I was telling you about. These guys are dangerous, so we want to stay away from them as much as possible. Although we don't really have to worry about them right now, the fact that we're fighting them now is definitely something we need to be careful about. And it looks like Lofty is talking about there being a lot of monsters. There was no way I was going to read that since that was 3 sentences long. Or 3 lines, technically, but it's close enough, I guess. And we actually stunned the Skeletoplasm for actually blocking at the perfect time, which is something you don't see every day, honestly. Okay, let's see here. So there's a Higgledy Stone here, so let's actually check this out. Every time we get a Higgledy Stone in this playthrough so far, we haven't actually got to use them, so let's see if we can actually make do with this. Hey, I know it's talking about that wheat, ain't it? The stuff that smells like a lovely flower. I don't think we have that. Oh no, Hardy Wheat sounds like it might be what he wants. It says something about flowers. So, maybe it'll work? No, no response. Okay, so that one's not gonna come with us. But it was worth the shot, honestly. Let's check our map to see where we want to go. Okay, so we do want to take a right. Good thing I checked, because I was actually gonna go right if, or left if what do you call it, if I didn't check the map. Okay, so let's get rid of this Vogu since he's all by himself. Looks like we get a couple free knockouts on these, because it looks like the enemies aren't really taking they're taking their time in order to get over here. So we're gonna kind of, like, use that to our advantage to kind of, like, get rid of the ones that are kind of just, ooh, 397 damage. Let's get rid of the Skeletoplasm before he does anything else. Okay. Oh. He's doing some kind of combo that I don't want to get hit by. And we actually have heals now. I was actually able to finally buy a bunch of heals. So now we actually don't have to worry about using our heals now, which was something I had to worry about all the time originally. And since he's steel, I'm just going to blast him a couple times in the face. And use my new Higgledy, because I actually haven't used this ability yet. So Higgledy Smite, it summons the God of Higgledies to do damage for you. And that definitely looks pretty cool, honestly. I've never used that before, so that's actually really cool to see. So let's see here. There's a section over here that just leads to nothing, so we're just gonna turn around and go this way. I think, yeah, this definitely has to be the way. Okay, let's see. I don't want to get lost here, so I'm trying to make sure we're walking the right ways. What is that thing? The Helly Jelly. That thing looks like the enemy that I very much hate, so we're gonna actually take this thing out because this thing might give me some good experience due to the fact that it has a lot of health. And I'm pretty sure these things give you some decent stuff to work with, honestly. Down he goes, and he gave me a red weapon, so we're grabbing that. Never mind, it was a red accessory, but it's fine, I guess. Ooh, a gloomy sword of size, though. That might actually be good. Let's check that out. Ooh, yep, it is. It's definitely better than what Evan's holding on to, so we're gonna actually upgrade that up. And actually, the other weapon that he was holding was actually really good as well, so I'm gonna throw that on as well. Throw that into the Scorching Redeemer sword, and now we can continue. So let's see here. What would the slums actually look like? Have we actually ever seen the slums in the original game? Because I'm pretty sure this is... this is the original one! Okay, so that actually answers my question. Okay. Well, let's go towards here then. Yeah, this definitely has to be the way to get to the slums.
Huh?
Yeah, that's him. That's him, alright. What's this?
Oh.
I think it must be the statue of one of my ancestors. Yeah, it is. Well, here we go. Well, we have to use Fireball on these based on what I remember, but we might be using Kindle, though.
These braziers, something tells me they're important. Why don't we try lighting them?
Hey.
You remember the Kindle spell I told you, or taught you about back in the factory, right?
Yeah, we do. So we're using Kindle instead of Fireball. Okay. The number is 15 and is carved into the base of the brazier. Cast Kindle on it. 15? What does that mean? You reset all the braziers by examining one and opting to extinguish it. Okay. Well, let's turn all of them on then. Maybe that's what we need to do. Okay, I don't know what 15 means, but okay then. So the brazier's really well important.
I think the numbers carved into them must relate to how long they must stay lit for. So we'll need to try and light them all before the time runs out. Nice. Whoever came up with this was quite the trickster. Could be almost been Zip himself.
Well, it wasn't Zip, because this has been around for a long time. This stuff has been, like... I don't know how long ago the, this time is from the... what we are now, but I'm pretty sure that it is very, very ancient past, I'm pretty sure, like hundreds of years. Honestly, I'm not sure, but who knows, honestly. But here's another one we need to turn on, so let's get rid of this big crowd of enemies before we continue any further. A new bow. Don't know if that's better than the one I already have, because the one I already have is actually pretty strong. So who knows, honestly. We can't really deal with the Voodoo, but I can blast him and hopefully knock him out. Ooh, we blocked him perfectly. And let's get rid of the last Yellow Plasm. Okay, let's see here. So it looks like we have to make a nice run for it. Okay. Number 25 is carved into the base of the brazier. Cast Kindle on it. So I have 25 seconds to run.
Right, best find them other two, quick, smart.
Okay. Well, let's make a nice... Well, we definitely didn't make it because I didn't notice that there was a nice blockage in the middle of the walkway. Well, wait a minute. Wait, there was something that popped up on my screen. There was a thing that popped up. Was this? Okay. Well, let's kind of look around here, because let's make sure where we're running first. And what we need to actually do. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Prop-leaf clover here. How odd. Yeah, I think we have to go from this side. That might save time, because then we don't have to walk through that maze. Yeah, okay, so we don't even need to do it a certain way. I'm pretty sure. So let's do the last one first. Run through here, go up the prop-leaf clover, and that should take us to exactly where we want to be. So let's turn this one on. And let's make a run for it. Because now we don't have to walk through the little maze or anything that's going to block our path. As long as we make sure to jump over what we need to jump over. But other than that, it seems pretty easy. 12 seconds. Do we have the exact time to get there, though? That's the question. I think yeah, there's definitely. Cast a Kindle spell, 4 seconds left. And down goes the next puzzle. And open goes the next gate. Okay, well, let's make our way over to the next gate. And see where this leads us.
Whoa, how long do these tunnels go on for?
Honestly, they were pretty long beforehand in the original game. All the water is gone, though. Something I'm noticing. This used to be all, like, water-based. And now it's all, like, dried up. Which makes sense, because it's called the Old Well, so they don't use it anymore. But it's still pretty cool to notice, in general. So let's see here. Let's take a nice look around, see where we're going. Make sure what's going on. I see one of those big jellies, so I'm going to deal with him first. Can't really hit him, though. And he looks like, yeah, he's doing poison damage. So we want to be as careful as possible. Well, we got rid of the other enemies, so now we just have to deal with these guys. Okay, how much health does he have? Because I can't see him, because of how close he is to me. Well, I can't really see right now. And I'm kind of focused on that guy. Okay, he's dead. Good. Okay, let's try and see if we can get this Darkness Incarnate dude before he despawns. We got a level for Tawny, always good to have. And another Higgledy Stone. Well, let's check this Higgledy Stone out. Hey, I know, it's talking about them bones, ain't it? The ones you could probably whip someone good and proper with. All spiky they are. I think I have one of those, yeah, a spiky bone. Well, let's try the spiky bones and hopefully this works. Hopefully we can get a Higgledy out of this. You try offering up the spiky bone. No response. Really? A spiky bone isn't what you want. Really? How about the forked tailbone? Let's try that. You definitely could whack someone with that. You try offering up this forked tailbone. Oh, he likes it. Ooh. He's a high-level Higgledy if we gave out something that big. Dimity the Dastardly has decided to join you on your adventure. I like his design. Let's check him out, actually. So I have a level 10 one right now. Let's see if he's worth the transfer. So he is 143, the one we have. But if we level up him, we'll definitely get something out of it. Wimpy Wimpy, Cowardly Cowardly, Higgledy Rouse. Looks like pretty good, and he actually kind of works with the ones that we have. I'll have to level him up first before we use him, though. But other than that, it seems pretty good. Let's take a look at the map. And it looks like we just take a right here. Okay. Well, let's take a right and let's get out of here. Nothing else here, mun. Okay, let's see. Right down the rest of the sewer we go, and we'll eventually come out the spot that's where the first mouse boss was. Let's take a look down here, just seeing what exactly is going on over here.
These slimy floors have ye slipping killed over.
I didn't really get to read it. Well, let's get rid of this enemy thing, because there's kind of something over there that I kind of want to check out. I want to see what's going on in the section over here, because it wouldn't be there to begin with if there wasn't anything important. You would think, right? So, let's actually check that out. Ooh, Spectral Silk. I'll take that. That's actually kind of hard to get. What's going on over here? Where's this? Another save. Oh, maybe... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, let's go over here then, because that looks like it goes further into the place. Let's check out the door over here just to see if, wait a minute. That's not even a door. We were supposed to go that way. Oops. I thought that was a door. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So we were going this way on purpose. Okay, so I thought I saw some people, though, based on the map. Well, let's do a nice save. And let's see what's going on here. Did you hear that?
Sounds like someone needs our help. We have to get this door open.
Gone, more braziers. Yeah, more braziers indeed. We have to find the other braziers, quickly. Well, let's save real quick, because you never know what's on the other side of that door. They have a save here for a reason, right? You would think so. So let's check where all the braziers are first, before we just go running willy-nilly. And how do you get up here? Because we don't know how to get up there yet. Yep, there's a Wind Whipper thing. Looks like we run here. We don't go there right away, it seems. Maybe. We don't know yet. Should we do this one first? Well, we'll try it. We have 45 seconds. Well, let's try it.
Right, best find the two of them quick smart. Try and remember.
Okay. So there's... We kind of shook off a couple seconds by doing that. Let's see here. If we go right through here, just keep running. There's enemies here. Does that stop our time at all? We don't know. It does. Okay, so we want to get rid of the enemies first. Well, that's unfortunate. So it looks like we have to get rid of these guys before we do anything else. So let's get rid of the ones that are directly in our paths, and then we can kind of go with what we want to do, it seems. So let's get rid of all these guys, and then, I guess, walk towards the other braziers and see what we see, because there's no way we're going to be able to get there. And there's something over here. It looks like one of the, maybe the puffer fluffer things, or, yeah, the little puffer whelks. So let's turn on this puffer whelk. Where does that lead? Does that lead back to the other side? Yeah, it leads back to the first brazier. Oh, so we don't have to go to that brazier right away. Okay, good. So we could save time there. Let's see what's going on with this side over here. It looks like just enemies. Yeah, there's just enemies down there. So it looks like maybe... Yeah, okay, so let's get rid of this enemies in here. Make sure to get rid of everything here. I can't use any abilities, and I'm standing still for some reason. That was weird. I don't know why we were just stuck there. I think I got glitched into the enemy right there, even though we got nixed. I don't know what nix does. And owie! Jesus Christ! And there's proof that the skeletoplasms are dangerous. Ouch. Okay, we got rid of the nixing, and we can kind of blast through the rest of them. Okay. Ouch, that hurts. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go through the inspection tunnel, so we can save time by going around. Okay. So it looks like there's no more enemies, and can you guys kind of get out of my way? I'm trying to walk. You guys keep blocking my exits every now and again, and this looks like something I kind of need full thought on in order to make through every single section. So I do not need them getting in my way when trying to get through here. So we have 45 seconds to get through the entirety of this. So let's use the Kindle spell on this one. And then we'll walk through here, because this looks like it saves some time. We can shave off a lot of time by doing this way, I think. So let's get down here, turn on the Kindle spell here, and then we just need to go over to the puffer whelk, shoot ourselves through it, climb up the thing, and hopefully we don't get lose time by accidentally walking on certain things. Because certain things have charge-up times when you're trying to walk over them. So hopefully we could save time by, hopefully, not missing about here. And I think by jumping we can save time as well. Use the last Kindle spell, and down goes the final part of this puzzle. And goes to the next gate, and hopefully we could save whoever we need to save. Do we think that there's going to be a boss on the other side? Based on the whole save there, I have a feeling there might be a boss. So let's do a save, just in case, and check what's on the other side of the door. That's all we need to find out, so let's do this. I hope whoever we heard calling here is alright. That looks like a fairy, so let's actually pay attention to our surroundings and turn on the weakness to fairies to completely making it so we do extra damage to them.
No, go away, go away!
We have to go save Moglet is her name. You leave her alone. I don't think the thing can talk to us. Hide, quickly.
Alright.
Here it comes. Yeah, here it comes indeed. So what kind of boss is this? Looks like a giant version of all the other fairies I've fought so far. Definitely doesn't seem dangerous. Queen of the Dawn, implacable empress of imps. Okay, so it's the Empress of Imps then. So this must be the strongest of all the fairies then, you would think, because it would make sense. Well, let's use our defense dropper ability that I picked up, and it did 2,700 damage. Wow. Let's turn on our black hole Higgledies to do as much damage as possible. Always good to use that ability because it's definitely one of our strongest. Teleports around a lot. Not used to that. What's it doing? What is that? Oh, don't stand on those. Okay, got it. Got it. Watch out for the little holes in the ground, and then you won't have to really worry about what's going on around here. Let's do a nice flatliner, because flatliner actually does do damage as long as you get it off. Well, let's try doing Higgledy Smite. I want to see what it does exactly. Let's say, ouchie. Let's do a nice heal before I die, because I kind of want to see what this Higgledy Smite does. Okay, so it's a big area of effect kind of thing. Okay, so now I know how that works when we do eventually use that. They're charging a spell that I don't want to get hit by, because I don't know what it does. Oh, it's this one. Ooh, that did 1,000 damage to me. Well, let's get rid of you since you're basically knocked out. So, GG easy. Before we get knocked out, let's get out of the movement, because I still think you can take damage outside of combat like that.
Thank you. You saved my life. I thought I was going to be... They told me it was too dangerous to go wandering around in the sewer on my own, but I wouldn't listen, and just look what happened.
Oh, never mind that. What's important is that you're not hurt.
Hey.
What are you doing down here anyways? We're on our way to the slums, where all the Grimmelkin live. Really? But why would anyone want to come to a place like that? Well, if you're serious, you have to come and see me. While you're there, I need to give you something to thank you for saving me.
Bye-bye.
Sure.
I'm Moglet, by the way. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye. But wait. Technically, you said it for me, but I was gonna read through it anyways. She's gone. I hope she'll be alright on her own. Who knows, honestly. Well, let's grab our free red Redeemer sword. That's gotta do a lot of damage. Who knows, honestly, but I want to kind of see where she's going. It can't be too much farther away, right? And there's gotta be a chest in a corner like that. Let's see what this gives me. Ooh, songbook. I'll take that, because we have a place where I can listen to music. Although you guys probably won't be able to listen to it, because I could get DMCA takedown for that, or copyright claimed. So, I can't really show off all the songs, other than the ones that play all through the game already. I might be able to, I'm not sure, but there's already people that already have all the music on YouTube anyway, so I really don't need to do that in general. I'm just bringing it up anyways. So let's continue. So here we are, the slums.
They've crammed all the catfolk into this place. By crikey, it ain't impossible.
Flippin' heck.
And it's all musty and damp because the sewers as well. Makes the old Sky Pirate base seem like paradise.
Shall we chat with a few people? And see what we can find out? Yeah, we probably should. There's a trapdoor here, so we could take a nice gander at that, and get that onto our thing. Where did she go? Oh, here she is. We did say we would talk to her, so let's talk to her first.
There you are. Thanks again for saving me.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I said I'd give you something to say thanks, didn't I? Here you go, a token of Moglet's undying gratitude.
I'm tied a swish fish.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have a bunch of those already, but thank you nonetheless. Thank you, Moglet. But are you sure? Fish are awfully hard to get a hold of down here, aren't they? No, I simply cannot take it. It is reward enough. To see you safe and sound, really it is.
Really? You sure? Well, if you insist.
Well, we could let you come to our kingdom if you want, but I'm not sure if we can.
Thank you very much. Fish are really hard to get here, you know? I owe you double now. My mom loves these. You see, I've been trying to get my paws on one for ages. I wanted to surprise her with a reminder of what it used to be like back home.
What happened to your home, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, the soldiers came, didn't they? and they threw us out just like that. My dad tried to stop them, but they arrested him and took him off somewhere.
Golly.
Oh, that's no good. He probably got executed, honestly. I'm sorry to hear that.
All I want to know is when we get home, Mousinger will probably get tired of being king soon. And then things might go back to normal, won't they?
Oh.
That's not happening. No one just gets tired of being king. Well, who knows, honestly. But yeah, I don't think we're dethroning him anytime soon.
Yeah.
Monsters sometimes come in here from this old sewers, you know? You should see the hullabaloo this brings up when they do. They're only small and we can usually fight them off, but that doesn't stop anyone from worrying that they might be poisonous or something. And some of us living down here have got kittens. And what if one day a bigger monster happens along and none of us grown-ups are here to protect the little ones? Honestly, it keeps me awake at night.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good either. Yeah, they aren't doing too good down here. Oh, hey, there's Shadow.
Ever since King Mousinger took over, the mouse soldiers have been allowed to do whatever they like. They harass Grimalkin in the streets, even if they're done nothing wrong, and always find some pretense for punishing them. One of my friends was just arrested for shoplifting while he was queuing up to pay. It makes my blood boil. I can't say anything though, otherwise they'll throw me in the dungeons next. Honestly, most cats are afraid to even leave their house nowadays.
Well, there's not really a house here, is there? But, I guess. Huh. Things are even worse here than I thought.
God, Ding Dong Dell is rotten to the blessed core.
But it's all really because we used to prosecute Mousekind. I'm sure there's plenty of people who are happy to have Mousinger in charge. I don't condone what he's done, of course. A leader must be above petty vengeance. There's certainly no way we can form a union with such a kingdom. Yeah, definitely the case. So, what are you going to do? Get some vengeance of your own? He killed my father, Nella, and he overthrew me and stole my kingdom, and he drove all those poor people down here. He has to be removed. Ding Dong Dell will never know peace otherwise.
Well now.
Tell me, Evan. Your father, was he a bad judge of character?
What?
What? Think about it. Why would he make someone like Mousinger his most trusted advisor?
But...
Well, I suppose he... yeah, true. I think he had a good sense of character, maybe. Maybe he trusted him as a friend, who knows, honestly. I'm sorry. I think I need some time to myself. Okay, well, we'll see you later, Evan. Honestly, who knows?
I have to set about the poor lad so mercilessly, ye devil ye. Can ye not see it plays merry hell with all his little head?
He'll be okay, he's a king. True.
I will have to see. Well, there is that, I suppose.
Yeah, true. Well, what's going on here? Well, we got Evan by himself now. Is that really a good thing, though?
Mr. Evan?
Someone sees us. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it is you. It really is.
Is it really good telling everyone that you see Evan?
Gosh, it's been so long.
Oh, it's
How
someone
are
he
you?
knows.
Relieved to have found you, that's how. The guards were all talking about how you'd been spotted. Oh, I was petrified they might get to you first.
Okay, so it's good that he ran into her then, because it seems like she has good memories of him.
Thank you for your concern, but I came here to speak with him, as one ruler to another. I mean to forge a union between our two kingdoms.
Which might be hard. We don't know what to do yet. We need to figure out what to do with Vermin, because of the whole Doloran thing.
From the rest of the world.
I know, but...
But what? What is it, Evan? What do you gotta say?
Can I ask you something, Ratcha? Is Ding Dong Dell better now? Are the rats and mice happy?
It seems like
I know what's
it.
bothering you, But there's no need to worry, my dear. King Mausinger will come to his senses. He always hated injustice. That's why your father put his faith in him in the first place.
Okay, so yeah, there we go.
Really?
We're getting some story about Mausinger now.
Oh, yes.
So he used to be a good
It's the
man,
same.
as
That's
what it
why
seems
he
like, but
gave
I didn't
Mouse
see
every
Doloran's
chance. Like no king
presence in him,
Dell
though. I
ever
saw it
done
in
before.
Vermin. Strange.
Well,
What do we do about
he
that?
made me his maid, didn't he? And Mausinger his chancellor.
True,
Such things run
based on
herd
what
of
we
at
just
the
heard
time.
from her.
But Mausinger believes that... He believes that my father simply used him in order to keep Mousekind under control.
Does he indeed? Then he's sorely mistaken. Your father near enough pulled his
Wonder
mane out
why
trying
he
to build
thinks
bridges
that,
between
though.
our two peoples.
Because it sounds like the father, Leonhard, really tried to bring equality to both kingdoms. Or people, I guess you could say. But technically they're both kingdoms, because I'm pretty sure the rats also took over the sewers as well because of Hickory Dickory Dock. So, honestly, who knows
It's just
what's
a
going
shame
through
he had to
Mausinger's
take an old
mind.
maid's word for it. If only he could have told you himself. His diary would have been the next best thing, I suppose, but I'm
Diary,
afraid
you
they
say?
laid it to rest alongside him.
Is that right?
Yeah, is that right indeed?
Thank you, Ratchet.
Where would we find his
You've
diary,
been
though?
very helpful.
Yeah,
Glad to
thank
be
you,
of
Raja.
service, my dear.
We need to
Just
get
be
out of here,
careful
though,
now,
before
dear.
someone notices us. Look at all the guards just walking around behind us this entire time. We really need to get out of there before we get caught. Okay. Well, we're back with the squad. And there's Evan. Good, he didn't get caught while he was all by himself. Here he is. Yep, here he is indeed.
Hey.
What's going on, Evan? You seem like you're a little calmer. Yes, I think I am. Sorry about before.
Well now.
Ye weren't wrong, Roland. The lad soon came to his senses.
Right? Yeah, he does seem a lot better now.
Listen, all of you. I must go and find...
I didn't even get to read that because I accidentally hit it.
I need to find my father's diary.
I'm guessing that's basically what he said.
I need to go know him better.
Sounds good to me. Let's get going, shall we?
Lead on, Evan. I didn't even get to see where it is. Where even could his diary be? It's outside of town. Could it be over by the King's Cradle of Creation? There's the King's Cradle I was able to teleport to, because I was flying above it, and I randomly saw it. So let's see here. It looks like, yeah, there's something over there, but it looks like this isn't the place, but it's definitely over on the side there. So the Crypt of the Cat King, that's definitely where we're going.
Hey.
It's too dangerous to land here. We need a good spot marked on the map. Okay, so over to where the map is. Is that where we started at? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, as close as we can get. Okay. Back on the floor we are. Now we just need to get over to the Crypt of the Cat King and see what's going on there. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. It's definitely not guarded, so we definitely can just walk right over there, so should be pretty easy. We can see it from right over here. Is there another way up there, or do we have to go around? Well, it looks like we got a pile of goo that wants to attack us. I want to at least get inside. Really? This guy wanted to attack us? It's literally just one of them that's literally in the level range to actually fight us. Wow. Ooh. That's a nice color for a... Is that stronger than what I have? That's dark purple, so it might be stronger than the red enemy, or red items. I kind of want to check that out. Halberd. Halberd. Oh, yeah, it is. It's pretty good, actually. Let's see here. How do we get up there? Oh, here we go. Yep, we just go around. I was just making sure, because I wasn't too sure. Well, there's a Whamster Banger that might attack us, but it looks like we got around him just fine. Okay, cool. Let's just make our way right into the Crypt of the Cat King. Was this in the original game? I don't remember. I don't think so, but how far is this place? Looks like it's not even that big, so we might be able to do this in this episode. You know what? let's try it.
This is at the Crypt of the Cat Kings, ain't it? I've heard of this place.
Yes, and only one who possesses the Mark of Kings can enter. Okay, well, let's make our way in there then. The Mark of Kings. So is this gonna have all the dead Cat Kings? I completely forgot what the king from the original game was actually called. King Leonard, maybe? I think that was his name. But honestly, I don't remember. Alright, in we go. Yeah, in we go indeed. Let's see. It looks like it's just one spot. And I'm guessing these are all the other graves for the previous ancestors? Maybe? My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. Yeah, let's hope so. A chest full of secrets. And hopefully, what we find in Leonard's diary, or Leonhard's diary, is good. Here it is, my father's diary.
Well, what does it say now, man?
Oh, for a second I thought it was the tome from the original game, but it's definitely not. There's no stones in it. Let's see. Yeah, let's check it out indeed. What do we got in there? Hopefully something important that we need to see. So that's what he looked like.
Do you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Mausinger? The other ministers were up in arms.
But they dare not say so.
Ooh,
to your face.
his voice, though.
But I trusted in you. I could see the resolve in your eyes. The determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
Wait a minute, what does that mean? Wait, did he know that there was a coup happening? He trusted Messenger. He had complete faith in him. Yeah, he wrote down his deathbed. So, Evan, what are you going to do now? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Do you want to trust your father's word and believing that Messenger is gonna do the right? But, who knows, we definitely need to figure something else. What do you want to do, Evan? I have to make Messenger see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him. Okay, sounds like a plan. Literally what I said with okay was just my actual reaction, and then Roland literally helped me finish what I said. That's actually kind of funny. Yes, assuming we can get to talk to him. Let's head back to Evermore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for a chance to present to him itself. Yeah, we need to figure out something. We need some kind of good way to get to Messenger. Looks like it's going straight into this. So it looks like I can't really save this for the next one, so I guess we're just gonna see what the game has to give us until we can finally get to a place we can take a pause to.
King Ivan, sire, a letter from Ding Dong Dell. From old Messenger himself, is it?
I knew it. It was just a matter of time.
Golly.
You planned this, didn't you, Roland?
Planned what now, Cursey? You and your cursed scheming.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shush you. What does it say? Yeah, what does it say? To be delivered by hand. To His Radiant Majesty, King Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum of Evermore. Tales of your great achievements continue to oppress us. We would be honored if you would visit us to discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the Mark of Kings as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Messenger of Ding Dong Dell. That doesn't sound right. He's got something planned, doesn't he?
He wants us to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it. It would make a pretty good bargaining chip all along, huh, Roland?
It's a trap, of course. Yeah, it definitely is. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse.
Aye.
True.
For all his weasel words, 'tis not more than a challenge.
And a brazen one at that.
But it does mean that we can finally meet with him face to face. True.
So it's off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit of old international negotiations, is it? Tidy, I'll pack my, negotiation shoes.
You don't wear shoes, buddy. DLC... New research topics 2. An adventure pack expansion features all the new research topics for you to investigate in the multi-dimensional lab. I had this for a while, why is it telling me this now? Completing them will enable you to pick which floor you start in the Dreamer's Maze in the faraway forest on, and even choose the danger level you begin with. Oh, cool. I'll take it, I guess. Nemesis. Well, let's check the leak book, just seeing what's coming up. Doesn't look like much. Well, with that, it looks like we're at a part where we're going to be ending this episode off. So as always, thank you all for watching today's episode. And the next one we will be finishing off Chapter 8, because there's only 5 parts to Chapter 8, and we got through 3 of them easily in this episode, and we'll be going into the final chapter by the next episode. So as always, thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day. See y'all in the next one, boys and girls, and peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.